Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Hannah and I make videos on faithful and simple living. Today's video is going to be how I do toy rotation every single week for our toddler. He's almost 2 in a few months. We live in an apartment, so we have small space, not too much room to store toys. We don't even have an overabundance of toys. But I'm going to show you how I organize those in his closet, how I rotate them out each week, how we have them set up here in the living room so he can play throughout the week, plus up in his room. So I'm going to take you through that because a few of you have asked how I do this, and I just thought I would show you through a video. It's way easier than writing it out and explaining over on Instagram. Today is Friday. This is the day I do my house cleaning, my prepping for the weekend, food prep, all sorts of things, and I also do toy rotation on Friday. So I'm going to take you along today when I get to that and just show you how I do that and the process of doing that every single week. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you enjoy this video or find some kind of insight to it. If you live in a small space and want to do toy rotation and organizing your children's toys, or if you just want to see my process and implement some steps to your own life, I hope this video is encouraging and inspires you to do so. Okay, so I'm down on the floor. This is a really low TV stand that we bought, I think, off of Walmart.com when we moved to our apartment, because I wanted it low enough so Caden could reach, we could put his toys there, and it has been working great. And then I have the different cubby holes filled with his toys, and I will show you, sorry buddy, I will show you how I really organize that and use the baskets and what toys I put there. Also, if you hear VeggieTales going on right now, it is playing. We're just gonna roll with it. Alright, so on the two corners I have bigger toys placed. Right now I have this little tool kit thing that he plays with. I only have a few toys that make noise. I try to stay away from those. It doesn't really help with their development either. So there's a few that I keep, this one is more interactive, so I have that one. In this basket, I keep all smaller toys like animals, trucks, little balls and things that, just smaller toys that they're easier to organize just by throwing them in a basket. And then in this basket I have just a few books. I will rotate his books as well because he does not read that many throughout the week, and if I have them all out, he just dumps them on the floor. So that's in the second basket. And then I have a little wooden truck that he has been playing with. So that is all the toys that I have out for this week for him to play with, or this past week. So I'm about to take them all away and go up to his room in his closet, and I'll show you how I have those organized and placed, and how I pretty much just switch out the new toys for this next upcoming week. So we are upstairs in Caden's room right now. This is the box that I just brought up from downstairs. This is all the toys he had downstairs. I really love these baskets. I'll try to link them below or something similar to them, because they are plastic, so they won't break easily with him playing with them. He likes to turn them over and sit on them and jump off of them, and they are really sturdy to hold everything, and I can carry it. Yeah, I can carry it up and downstairs. Riley is up here with me while Caden is down for his nap. So if you hear him, he is on the floor over there. So in his room, we have a little table, and I normally will keep a puzzle and the puzzle pieces in a basket. Sometimes I'll put a few other toys on the table as well. He had a few tractors on there at the start of this week, but he brought them downstairs. One thing I like about toy rotation is keeping it very minimal. So if he decides to take a couple of toys downstairs, it's not overwhelming. I'm not going to end up with a whole bunch of toys mixed up throughout the house. So I can keep something like a puzzle and a few toys up here, and then the majority of his toys downstairs, because that is where he spends most of the day. So right now I'm going to just empty this basket, switch out the puzzle to a different puzzle for his table, and grab a few different books to bring downstairs. Like I showed you downstairs, I like to have two different bigger toys. So for this instance, it was this truck and the toolkit. So I'll bring two other big toys downstairs for this week, and then all the smaller toys like trucks and animals I'm going to switch out. Probably different trucks and a few different animals. I keep this tote up in his closet, and this is filled with all of his toys. Mostly it's like the smaller toys, and then his other trucks I have in a cabinet. Right now I just keep his books stacked in the closet. I want to find like a different basket or a shelf or something to put in there to organize it a little bit better, but right now that is what is working. So I'm going to be going and do all that. Show you kind of how I have it sort of organized in his closet. It's more of just a storage closet, and I keep his toys up on the shelf so he can't like get to them and pull out extra toys throughout the week. And then I want to show you how I have his room set up for this upcoming week with the toys. Then I'll take the rest of the toys downstairs and restock those shelves. So real quick, this is his closet. He does have a basket of blocks right here that he will play with every now and then, as well as this old diffuser he loves to play with because he sees me play with diffusers all the time. These are the stack of books that I have. I really want to organize this a little bit better, maybe get a basket soon. And these are just clothes that the boys have grown out of or clothes for the future. Our pack and play, some extra toys and strollers. These are bigger clothes for Riley right now that people have given us that I need to wash and put into his clothes rotation. And then up on these shelves are his toys that I will go through. That's the bin that I just went through, as well as other like storage things. And then this is what his toys look like. I have a new puzzle out, a tank for him to play with, and I have this drawing board and this music toy. I keep these out all the time because he will go to it, and he really loves drawing on that when he's up here playing, and every now and then he'll pull out the music one. I may put that into rotation in the future, or sometimes I take the music toy and put it up on the table instead of a puzzle. But that is what his toys look like up here. Very small, very minimal. I'm about to run back downstairs. Riley's getting a little bit fussy, but I do keep it very minimal, and that is because we only have one child playing with toys right now. When Riley gets older, I know I'm going to have to put more toys out, and I'll get into a new system when that happens. But right now, with just one kid playing, keeping it very minimal, just a few toys out, has really been a game changer for me, especially since having 2 under 2. I'm not constantly picking up toys around the house because I put out way less for him to play with, so it is both beneficial for me and him. It keeps his attention longer because he has less toys and doesn't get overstimulated with so many that are out, and it helps me because I'm not picking them up constantly throughout the day. So I did want to mention that because if you have more kids, it will look different for you. If you have a bigger space to store more toys, that will also look different. So just depending on your lifestyle, where you're living, this is what's working for us right now, but I know it's going to be changing probably in the near future. Also, really quick before I put his toys back in the video, I wanted to mention these trays because I didn't really talk about them. I have those down in the 2 cubby holes where I put the bigger toys on, and I'll show you why when I put the toys on there this time around. This just keeps everything in one place when there are toys that have pieces that kind of connect and go together, or blocks. Caden has really learned that it all goes together with that toy because of these trays, and sometimes he'll pull the tray out and just play on it with those different pieces of the toy. So I really like using those. It has helped keep things more organized, and he even knows how to use them like that, so that has been very beneficial. I'm going to put all the toys into where they'll go. I'll show you how that looks at the end, but I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it helped and encouraged you or inspired you to maybe do a toy rotation for your kids, and maybe even just minimalize your toys and have that option in your life, because it really does help to have a minimal amount of toys and rotate it. Again, like I said, I know it's going to change in the future. I will have more toys out for both boys to play with, and in the future, if any other kids come along, it's going to look different in every single season. But right now, this is what's working for us, and I've really loved doing it. Then it also helps Caden stay more engaged while playing with toys because they're not the same old ones. I'm switching them out constantly every week, especially right after a toy rotation. It keeps him way more engaged and playing by himself, which has been honestly really great with having 2 under 2 and a new baby baby to take care of, implementing this has really been beneficial. So I hope this video encouraged you, inspired you in some way, and I will see you in my next one.